Hello. Hello, everyone. Hey, Fate. And everybody else. Hey, Andy. Soup. Dirges. Everybody. Rogue, Dump. And of course, Gub. I assume Gub's there. He popped me a sub with Prime. Pico doing lewd emotes. There is no better use of time. No better use of time than making lewd emotes. How's everybody doing? Oh, I don't have my my subtitles up. Let's get those going real quick, huh? I like having those up. We'll get those going here. Alright, hopefully that should be working here. Those ought to pop up there. Alright, cool. Probably not going to be sticking around due to demanding an early... I'm sorry, Dope. Well, I always appreciate, you know, you popping in anyway. There's always the VODs if you want to catch the VODs. It'll probably be a pretty laid-back one. We're going to do just a couple hours of Deadly Premonition and then probably end it in VRC. So, a nice chill one today. Hopefully, Deadly Premonition, ideally, I think the controller should be working better. Tell us about work. What did I have for lunch? Did I steal a couch yet? I've not stolen a couch yet, sadly. Lunch, I literally got some Doritos and a Monster energy drink. I did not steal the D20 toaster, but it's tempting. It's very tempting. We still have them. I don't think a single one of those has sold. The D20 toaster. Will there be a Saturday, Sunday stream at some point in the coming days? I don't know for sure. It will depend on what my next week looks like. I do plan to stream again tomorrow. Probably do like a 7 to 11 tomorrow is the plan. This one we just kind of was a little surprise one. I've got tomorrow off, and then, you know, what with poor Zyre having to flee the area he was in, I figured, all right. If we've got a free night, I can stream. Yep, surprise stream. He should be okay. He's hours and hours away from there now. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently it's not supposed to be hitting Cyrus super directly, and he claims he's all set up and he's got everything boarded down and he's got his supplies and all that, but yeah. But yeah, we still worry about him. He claims a lot of... It's true. He claims a lot of things. Some of which are true. But yeah. He's a smart dude, though, and I'm sure if he says he is prepared, then he is at least somewhat prepared and has an evacuation plan and all of that, so... Yeah, all of Florida is just really, really getting hammered these last couple weeks, huh? It's rough. So, yeah. But Zyre's okay. We know he is okay. And Cyrus, as far as we know, he claims he's prepared. He's boarded up. He has hundreds and hundreds of batteries full of power, so, you know. Might be the worst on record. I've heard it already is. Yeah, the worst one that we've literally ever had on record hit the area. Because they got upgraded even further from, you know, within hours of what I had read. It was like, oh yeah, this is like the third worst one ever, and it's like, actually, it's worse than we even thought it was. So yeah, it's a little scary. They do fizzle out quick, of course, even at that like level when they hit ground. But yeah. I'm certain he'll be okay. He's a smart dude. In a lot of ways, at least. Yeah. But it'll be okay. I trust that everyone is smart enough to take care of themselves. We know that, Zaire drove 12 hours to get away from it all, which apparently was supposed to be ideally like a 7-hour drive, but it took him 12 hours from all the traffic. Jeez, I can't imagine. In 12 hours without traffic, you can almost make it from Florida up to here. Yeah, it must have been bad. So yeah, I know my grandparents used to make the trip from Florida to upstate New York in like 13 hours. So you could almost, in more ideal circumstances, that could have taken much less time. Come on. Controller was. I tested it earlier, in fact, and it was working just fine. Controller? Now that's strange. It doesn't even seem to currently be acknowledging that I'm pressing it even in my VRM here. Hey, King. Why is that not working? That was working earlier. How annoying. Okay, one moment. Let's try that again, shall we? It broke already. I've heard that. Like, I did some looking into it with the controller issue, and apparently that is a known issue. And I tested it earlier, and it was working. I got it remapped so that it should ideally be working, and it was fine. I played it for like 2 seconds just to see like if the controller would work, and it seemed to be working. I guess we'll see. All right, let's try this again. Sometimes Steam just be Steam, right? And well, that's not acknowledging my controller at all. Very strange. One moment. Alright, I think we're good. It looks like my hands are on the controller now, so it's must be acknowledging the controller input now. Fingers crossed. Hey, alright. For some reason, I just had to unplug the controller and plug it into a different USB port. Fingers crossed. I love a game that gives you recaps. Mm-hmm. Hey, Ink. Alright. Cool, the remapping seems to have done the thing. Okay, I think we're good. Your coffee warned you? I know. FK in the coffee. Alright, let's take a little nappy nap, because we need a little nappy nap. Maybe a moderate sleep. It's Prime Day, is it? Is it Prime Day? No, Gub subscribed with his Prime. So that was cool. All right. Every time I do something on the other monitor, it kind of freaks out a little bit. But that's all right. Yo, some smoked salmon? Heck yeah. Hey, Cyrus, how you doing? Interspecies Reviewers is not on sale. What? How dare. Legitimately a good show. Let's see. How hungry are we? Moderate. Let's eat it. Let's have that. Let's eat that salmon. There we go. Interspecies Reviewers is a decent show. Some good world building in that show. Definitely did not watch certain episodes multiple times. That I definitely also did not. Absolutely not. I would never. I'm an innocent bunny. I would never. Looks like an upside-down peace mark, written in blood. What do you make of it, Zach? Welcome, Raisin. How you doing? We're doing a little Deadly Premonition. I'm probably going to chill in VR chat a little later. Let's see. Where my gun? There's my gun. Whoop. Oh, there's someone behind us. Oh, uh-oh. We're surrounded. Not ideal, not ideal. Okay. The Knoll Girl, yeah, Knoll Girl, very good. Knoll Girl, very good. Can't hear the game clearly? Is that a little too quiet? It might be just a little too quiet. I can fix that. Let me bring up my stream manager. Or OBS, rather. Let me know if this is a little better. Or the monsters do also just kind of mumble. They don't talk very loudly, for what it's worth. Your old partner flown the coop, Coop. King, I don't understand why you would be referencing Twin Peaks right now. Ow. Oh, they just keep coming, huh? Alright, York's not doing real great. We might need another nap. Maybe some first aid? Nah, we'll just take a nap. Twin Peaks didn't get creatures until season 3. That's at least so this is better than Twin Peaks in every way, is what you're saying. Almost, let's see. Almost sounds like the game is being played in the next room over. Let's get a nice long nap here. Let me check the settings on here. Sleep is good. Let's see. Let's see. I do have all those set like that. Let's see. I could try again, bringing her up over here. Was the cutscene also very quiet, or is it just this combat-y bit? Hey, Necro. Yeah, sleep off getting bludgeoned, yeah. So, let's see. Hopefully that'll be a little better. We shall see. The audio in the cutscene was also kind of quiet. Weird. It should be capturing it just like the way I've got it, but it sounds okay on my end. I mean, like a little quiet, but that's kind of the nature of this game. This game is just a little quiet. That was quite the long ladder. Almost sounds like only my microphone is picking up, really. That shouldn't be the case. Oh, I'm an idiot. The desktop audio was in fact muted, okay. How strange, okay. I don't know how that happened. Okay, this should be much better then. Now it might be a little loud, let me know. Let's see, I would like that bar, but... maybe it's media. OBS, yeah. OBS being a butt. It's rusted all over. It won't budge without a good whacking. Any tools handy, Zach? No. There we go. I had to really whack it a good couple times. Let's see. Is it still quiet? I know the game does have a lot of technical issues, but it shouldn't. You should still be getting sound. Never played enough to see what happens when Zach takes over. Shh. Spoilers, King. Let's see. When you get hurt enough? I don't think so. Hey, Drago. Weird, yeah. I don't know. Got my desktop audio, like, as max as it's gonna get. Two people pop in your stream today to say they liked your avatar. Couldn't tell if it was legit because one asked to share their own art. Seen too many art fishers. Yeah, unfortunately that is sometimes the case with them. Well, unfortunately, I think that's as loud as I can get it to go. I got my desktop audio being captured at max here, which is what you should be hearing that through. Other than what little bit is being picked up by my mic. Oh, we need to eat. Apparently we are very hungry. Let's have a donut. Maybe some pickles. There we go. That's pretty good. That ain't bad. So this is survival Resident Evil. It's Twin Peaks. Huge upside down peace mark's been drawn on the steam engine tank. Any ideas what it means, Zach? It's much jankier than you can possibly imagine if you're not familiar with the game. It is Twin Peaks if Twin Peaks was a survival video game as imagined by a very strange Japanese man. who claims he's never even seen Twin Peaks. Or at least at one point claimed that, and then admitted he was completely lying about that. Does sparkling water really sparkle? It does when it's reflecting my eyes. I don't know. How you doing, Fox? Resident Evil by Kojima. Way stranger than Kojima, even. Swery65, as he is known by, is the director of the game. He claims to have never even seen Twin Peaks, but obviously was forced in the making of the game to change some stuff because they were going to get sued because it was just so similar to Twin Peaks. He owns a pet monkey, has a tattoo of said monkey all across his back, and loves to drink. Despite all of this, he's a Buddhist monk. So I wasn't aware that you're just allowed to do all that when you're a Buddhist monk, but apparently, he's a very, very strange man, and just a very fascinating game director. So exactly the kind of person who I just absolutely need to play a game by him, right? Because fascinating. Let's see. This one, yeah, this is just about wrecked, so let's just throw that away. Not a religion with stipulations. But he literally, like, belongs to a monk. Like, he's not, like, he doesn't just follow the Buddhist tradition. He is literally a Buddhist monk. Like, he like, he works at a monastery sometimes when he's not out drinking and making video games and being a weirdo, and I love him. He's fascinating. Like, it's not like, he's like, it's not just, yeah, he's a Buddhist. He's a monk. Like, he David Cage is fascinating too, yeah, but David Cage is a monster and terrible. But yeah. Swery65, look him up. He's a weird, fascinating man. And I've been dying to play this game for almost a decade now. Aw, hey Minty, thank you. Is that the way we came in? It is, okay. Make sure there's nothing else this way. What's the story with Cage? Oh boy, what is the story with Cage? Cage, a couple years ago, him and one of the other high-ranking members of Quantum Dreams were in court, had to go to court for their rampant sexual harassment. Including putting pornography up in the workplace, and just generally being skeevy towards all of the women workers at Quantum Dreams and everything. At which case, David Cage cried, literally cried in court, saying, "You interfere with my business." Stormed out. But also. Let's see. One of the other big ones was when the whole thing with Elliot Page, pre-transition Elliot Page. He was weirdly obsessed with pre-transition Elliot Page, such that he apparently had all kinds of kids pictures of her and everything. Insisted on modeling their entire nude body for the game. even though it was not going to actually be shown in the game. This was Beyond Two Souls. Yeah, Beyond Two Souls. It of course took like hackers all of 5 minutes to just immediately have that hacked so that they could control the camera and put those pictures of Elliot's body all over the place. If you look at the interviews with Elliot, David, and the others there, you can see how visibly uncomfortable they are among David. And also, he said at one point, quote, oh god, what was it? I forget what it was in response to, but he said, quote, my games are not for fags. So I'm not allowed to play David Cage's games because, I assume I count as a bisexual. I assume that I count, and so I'm not allowed to play David Cage's games. Sorry. His games are not for me. Yeah, he's a bad person. I can only play half of a David Cage. Exactly. The only one I would even consider taking a look at would be Omicron, Beyond Two Souls, or Omicron. Nomad Soul. Nomad Soul is it's the only one I would even consider looking at, but just out of principle, no, I will not play any of his games. Thank you, Andy. I shall hydrate. Everybody do take sippies. But yeah. David Cage, not fascinating in that way. Oh man, I'm dying to play his games. Omicron wild, and that PC release has bugs related to control remapping not working. Get some water. Please do. Something exceedingly funny about how, the best solution to these problems is just whack everything with a pipe. I really had to watch someone have to switch to recording their streams of the game from a Dreamcast after a certain point. Was that SGF? We checked that already, alright. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I thought that might have been the case with SGF, yeah. That's literally the only one I would even consider looking at, just because it's fascinating and, But, yeah, no. I will not... yeah. Will not be, looking at any David Cage games. Just on principle. Hasn't this guy found his missing wife or whatever yet? Yeah. Silent Hill vibes. Yeah. It definitely does. I am out of pipes, yeah. Well, hopefully we'll get some more. Hopefully we'll get some more. First aid kit. Later, Fate. Be lurking. Want to be ready to watch an anime in VRC? Okay, enjoy. They're also inspired by Twin Peaks and J. It's true. Yeah. Respect the principle. Same way in that won't buy any Chick-fil-A. Exactly, yeah. For the same reason, yeah. Well, I would not. Like, there aren't Chick-fil-A's in this area, but I would not. Yep. Or anything by... I will not support anything by, J.K. Rowling or anything, right? Because, again, for the same reason. I have my principles. Like, you can... I can, to a point, of course, ignore the artist for the art, but not when I know that the support of that artist is going to then be going on to support that hate, right? Your thoughts on the Red Cross raising stink about video games using the Red Cross symbol on med kits and such? I think that's silly and bad and dumb. Yes, like come on, really? Like what is the harm being done here? So I avoid the Red Cross out of principle. Not a terrible plan, I suppose. Why'd I do that? Why'd I think that was a good idea? Yeah, exactly. Like, how is that harmful? Right? How is it harmful to teach kids that? For the nookie. Yep. I did it all for the age and honor. I like how I've taken 2 naps in here already, and but George and Emily are just waiting outside patiently for me. They got to be hearing these gunshots, right? Boop. Some machinery behind the elevator. It has power all right, but the motor doesn't seem to be working. I didn't see a prompt to put our thingy in there. Let's see. Let's try that again. Probably walked by it. Johnson & Johnson company tried to sue Red Cross over the rights to that symbol. Let's just rub ourselves over here. Ah, there it is. Got to be a better way to break a pallet than several gunshots. Yes, but my pipe might break. Do not stick your thingy in the machine. You don't tell me what to do, Ink. Don't judge me. How you doing, Necro? What if time just froze the whole duration of this segment, and it's as though York just dozed off for a few seconds from their perspective? I mean, that's... If time didn't actually move, right, then that would make much more sense. Because obviously, like, these things that are happening are like, in York's head, right? Like... Like, York thinks... Like, this is how York, processes his, information, right? Like, it is symbolized to us through him fighting these monsters and shit, but yeah. The gear fits the recess like a glove. We should be able to move the elevator now. So it would make sense, but we leave and then time has, has moved, so... York's really just been in here thinking real hard for, hours and hours. Processing the clues and Hughes involved with a murder by violently piping a zombie in the skull several times, yeah. Like, I assume, right, it's supposed to be, an allegory, right? Because no one else is like, oh, ran into some of those zombies, did you? You know, like. Here I thought we were going to get attacked by some zombies. Mission J knife, yep. Is this the sort of game where everything is symbolic? Kinda. It's hard to tell. I think some of it is. It's really unclear. Kind of like Twin Peaks. You got damaged red hair. We'll skip this because we're still not going to be able to see much. We'll let the final one play out, but there's the zombies. And here we are without a pipe. I'll shoot this one in the ass a bit. Are we done? Is that it? Cool. Red hair, indeed. Mission J knife. Looks like the power's out. We'll need to restore power to move this elevator, Zach. Ooh, Agent Honor. Hints instead of hues. That makes sense. That tracks. I wasn't going to question you. I was like, surely Dump knows what he means. I wasn't going to sass you. Suppose there's something behind there. Probably, right? Don't mind if I do. Oh, I see an observe. It's just being very particular about where... Okay, there we go. The motor looks intact. It might move again, providing we restore power. Okay. Ah, phone. Oh, whoops. No, I did want to, in fact, save the game. Can't get through this rubble. I'll have to find another way, Zach. Manos, the Hands of Fate. This master key, you can drive all the patrol cars. I'm sure that'll definitely work in this weird door, right? There are no handprints around the part of the doorknob where the doorknob should be. Somewhat weird design, it seems. I mean, a little bit. Might be a little weird. It's very particular about exactly where it wants you to press that button. Hey, how's everybody doing? How's everybody's day been going? I had a long one at work, but now I get to stream. It's always a good time. Good, just super busy at work. Yeah, same. Work has been a whole thing. How many more games am I playing on a regular basis now that I'm streaming? So many more. So many more. Like I've said, if you're not using streaming as an excuse to knock things off of your backlog, what are you even doing? Feel a little better because you resecured a login stuff for work related to healthcare enrollment in advance of also 401k. You're way more ahead of the things than I am. You got your stuff together way more than I do. My healthcare plan has always been don't get sick, and my retirement plan is don't worry about it. You know, like most Americans. I'll take it. Same as you. No, you're gonna be eating canned beans or anything else dirt cheap when you're old enough. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it's gonna be, right? Nobody's got money. Alright, it's the room we were in, right? Yeah. Yep. So those are the crates I broke. Yeah, you know. What are you gonna do, right? Surely one of these doors needs to lead me someplace that's going to have the key I need to progress, right? Surely. Oh, oh. Oh no, that's that. Okay. These prompts are very particular, if you're wondering. Alright. That looks like a door over there. That might be a thing. Hey. I think we're gonna have to do a Leon Kennedy on this one. Mr. Scott Kennedy. Leon Kennedy's R-worded. Change your mind. No, he is. He absolutely is. Is that a gang hand sign? I believe it was it's either the hang loose or it's I love you in ASL, right? Always had a crush on Leon Kennedy. Same. That was it was an early guy video game character crush. He's so pretty. Had to sacrifice something to get that dump truck ass and the pretty boy hair. Speaking of pretty boy hair, I was at work earlier and this dude like just absolutely gorgeous hair, like long hair, like a little past his shoulders, and like it was just so nice. It was like just like shiny and like and looked very soft. And part of my brain was like, yo, you should just go tell him he's like attractive, right? Like that's not weird, right? Like guys like compliments. Just go up and be like, hey, you're like really attractive, dude. Because he was also like very like thin, glasses, and like probably about like 5'8". I was not wearing. No, I do not wear my collar to work, Soup. I'm sorry. Sorry to disappoint you. I do not wear the collar to work. Happy you still have your pretty boy hair. You do. Why even get it done? I'm not gonna wear the collar to work. What are they gonna fire? I know that you're not the first person to make this joke. Just the go in with the collar because what are they gonna do? Fire me? Exactly right. But yeah, no, he was very attractive. I was too shy to say anything, obviously, but part of me was like, just it's not weird, right, guys? Just play it off like it could just be a normal compliment, but also like do it just enough that like if he's like, oh, you want to do something later, then you go maybe, right? But no, I was busy with shit, and then I didn't get back over there. Especially Leon's cute face from up close. Very attractive man. But yeah. But yeah, no, this guy. Yeah. Thin. Probably about like 5'8", 5'9"-ish. So like a little bit taller than me. But yeah. Very attractive. Like. Wonder what happens if you don't shake it off. That's a good question. I think you just take damage. I would imagine. I imagine you probably just take damage. Valve, for controlling the steam engine, it's worn and could crack quite easily. It might not be safe to touch it. No, well, now I want to hit it. It's probably a really bad idea, right? I don't remember what happens if you do this. That was probably a bad idea, huh? Sure was. Should not have done that. see you back there, Agent Honor. Alright, have a great night, Dump. I'll catch you later. Hope work goes well for you. Yeah, at least the zombies, yeah, will have a hard time getting through that. Unless they don't. They could probably just teleport behind it or whatever. Just half of these bullets just clipping through this. There we go. They do teleport a lot, yeah. I believe York refers to them as shadows. Let's definitely fire a gun and tip our location off to the raincoat killer there, huh? That's like a great idea, I think. Apparently I was a little too close to that. Exactly how far away do I need to be from that barrel to not get injured by it? Is it this far? That's far enough, okay. Good to know. Can't get through this rubble? Yeah, okay. Really? This game. Ooh, a turkey sandwich. Mmm. Delicious. Looked a little. It does look a little expired. And I think that's because later on there's reference to what is called a sinner's sandwich, and I think that's actually what that is supposed to be. Be fair, this place has been abandoned for decades. For a long time. I forget how long they said, but yeah, they did. This is, yeah, an abandoned sawmill. I forget if they mentioned how long it's not been in operation for. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is fine. Alright, what if we go this way instead? York likes getting choked at this point. Don't we all? I mean, what? Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew. Ah. Ah, another lock we're gonna need to Leon Kennedy. A bar of the crow variety. Or pry bar, if you prefer, I suppose. What am I even looking at? Oh. That look. 30 minutes and it became 4 hours. I mean, that sounds like a good night to me. How you doing, chicken? We're doing some deadly premonition. Some premonitioning of the deadly variety. How's your day been? Other than taking a 4-hour nap? Which I would just call a sleep at that point. You just slept. 4 hours is more than I get most nights. Well, some nights anyway. Do you? It's locked from the outside. We can take a peek through the window here. Let's take a peek. Still kind of upset, not gonna lie. Nah. I'm sorry. Alright, let's do a hide. When I was playing some Tekken ranked as per usual, ran into someone who was just flat out better than you and felt like you couldn't play the game no matter how hard you tried. So in the final round of the last match, just gave up, started walking towards him so he could finish you off. Rather than do that, started teabagging. Jeez, what a jerk. Did I miss a prompt? While reading chat. I might have missed a thing I was supposed to do there to not die. Hey, Iraqi, how you doing? Let's see, is there another place to hide? Because that didn't go out ideally. Again, unless I just looked away and missed a prompt. Take a peek. Say I was just one toxic player in ranked, be fine, but nah. People thought we were friendly. Oh. I'm sorry. That's shitty, though. Nope, ignore me. Oh, yep, I was supposed to be holding my breath there, yeah, okay. Hey, Casey, how you doing? Yeah, I missed that prompt. How you doing, Casey? Having a good night? Thank you, Dragoon. It's a fun fact, yeah, I swear he didn't want combat in this game at all. So I imagine this was what he kind of wanted more of the game to be about. It's like hiding and like doing this whole hold your breath mechanic and that kind of stuff. Kind of ahead of its time, really, because later on, you know, games like Amnesia, this would be a huge part of it. You gonna leave anytime soon? Just... Thank you. Hey, Lambi, how you doing? I am a Benoy. How are you doing, Lambi? Are you having a good night?
Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about how he has another one. Don't worry about how this is all probably actually just in York's mind anyway. You're doing good? Good. Let's see. Shouldn't the axe, like, be embedded in a wall here? Excited about something they'll show us later? Nice. Yeah, like what, did that open something up for us? Power slowing? Okay, so the power is on now. Okay. Alright. Have a good lyric lobby. You're on the tattoo bench now? Ooh, neat. Oh, climb up. This is a weird run mechanic here, I gotta say. Just go left, just click left and right, apparently, yeah. Now push the stuff. You can't see, like, what is actually happening in front of you, so you just keep hitting, like, walls that say climb up. It's a little strange. It's a little strange. Choices were made in this game. Oh. Alright, keep going. Oh, I think I accidentally turned on some music. Oh, one moment. Yeah, I shouldn't have opened that one up earlier. Alright, let's see. How did that happen? Somehow I must have hit like a thing and like a thing popped up while I was mashing buttons there. For like the Xbox controls there, and I think it turned on yeah, this music I had queued up. How strange. It's not time for the chill music yet. We're still playing Deadly Premonition. How strange. That's right, though. Tekken 8 has this new feature that lets you block players if you never want to fight them again. Been blocking anyone who is blatantly toxic. That's fair. I agree with this this idea. I heard about how someone actually blocked every Hurang player in the game. To be fair, Hurang players are toxic, right? Learn to mash more than one button, jerk. Playing Hurang is my my toxic trait. That's very funny. I've never known how to pronounce that correctly. I just know in the earlier versions you literally could just mash one kick button and win. Yep, yep. We're getting choked again. Whoops. That was the wrong button. They usually say to hit A for that. Whoops. Huarang. Huarang. Okay. It's like Huarang. Huarang. Alright. Now hit the correct one this time. Okay. It is X this time as well. Okay. And then B. Okay. And then strafe. I hit... No, I hit right trigger, not bumper. Whoops. Alright. Does he not have a gun? Why is he not shooting this guy? The gun's not very effective in general. Alright. And it's X. Then it's B. And now it's right bumper, not trigger. And then I... That's... Nope, that's the wrong button again. I need like an extra half second on these quick time events. I'm not doing real great here. Alright. Okay. Well, you see, Chicken Lay, do you want the Watsonian answer or the Doylean answer? The Doylean answer is, as you said, row writers are silly. The Watsonian answer is because this is all just taking place in York's mind, and this is how he processes information. But yes, the Doylean answer is there needs to be a video game. Let's see. We'll just ban that bot here real quick. But yeah.
That's all the information we need, Zach.
Yeah, that's
Go
it.
back and show them what we found.
We got it. We figured it out. We did some premonitioning of the deadly variety. What you getting for a tattoo, Casey?
Have you seen any of these things before?
No, not that I know of. But that raincoat is a little odd.
Odd. In a town where it rains so much?
Well, the people here rarely go out in the rain. I moved here during high school and never really understood why. Can you shed some light on this, George?
Oh, well, there's an old story, folklore. It's a fairy tale to me. Something about a killer in a raincoat who appears on rainy nights. A vicious killer in a bright red raincoat. Just a foolish piece of superstition. A brother's story someone made up. How many people still believe it? I guess it's a traditional place. Most of the shops. School's out too. Since there's no reason to go out, many people go to wear raincoats.
And now they're...
Man, the game really doesn't like me tabbing or, well, moving over onto my other monitor there.
Oh, by the way, did you two...
Yeah, it really hates it. Wow, now the audio's not working at all. How very strange. What's going on with this game? Wow. Being very strange. I had heard this was buggy. Annoying. The cutscenes are the best part. How very, very strange. It is. Hold up. Okay, well, now that the cutscene's over, now we got sound back, but, Game is weird. Game is weird and buggy. Yeah, let's see.
Welcome back, everyone.
Thomas. Agent Morgan. It's past 2100. Let's meet up again at the community center tomorrow. I haven't been sleeping much since this all started, to be honest. I'm exhausted.
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
I'll make arrangements for people to gather between 1500 and 1700. I'll try and get as many people as I can to come, so don't be late. Okay? Don't be late.
I'll be there.
The community center's on the south side. I've marked it on your map.
Thanks, Thomas. Well then, see you tomorrow.
Let's see. I want to say you can go back and watch the cutscenes. At least I hope so. Yeah, we don't care about that. We want the cutscenes. Well, that's incredibly annoying. I'll have to see if there's, like, yeah, some way to watch those. No. Be worth it to load the save. Like, I'm wondering. Although I think I did just actually save over that. I'm wondering if it's, like, in the hotel room. You can, rewatch, past cutscenes, maybe. I hope so. Let's see. Let's see, where are we going? We're going back to, the hotel, I assume, right? That's the community center. That's tomorrow. Josh's house, Brian's house. Main target area, Becky's house, Muse's gallery, Harry's mansion, Greenville Sheriff Department, Galaxy of Terror, General Hospital. There's the hotel. All right. Just so be cool if I had a way to put a marker on the map. I don't believe I do. Alright, there's the community center. So it's actually not that terribly far from the community center. So if we kind of go in that general direction, we'll eventually hit it. Well, that's not the... That's not a road. Oh, let's see. Where's our way back onto the road? I'm a very good driver, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed this. Let's see. No, that's... There's got to be a way out of this parking lot. I will figure this out. There we go. There's our wipers. Okay.
So, Zach, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays.
I love
You know,
those.
the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
Love that
Film
movie.
1978. Produced, directed, written, and edited by John DeBello. It was really awful, but for some reason I still remember it pretty well. It had so many sequels, and the original was re-released in '95. The 87-minute theatrical release bumped up to a whopping 90 minutes. That was around the time I joined the Bureau. I never had a chance to see it. I know, Zach. Once this case is over, we can watch it together. I bet we can buy a copy on the internet pretty easily.
York enjoys his movies. Also enjoys talking to Zach. But yeah. Boy, this game is something. Let's see, I think this is the way we probably want to go. No, maybe not. It's the way to the park. We do want to continue going this way then. Go down this way. Something like that. We'll figure it out. We will find our way home. Hey, hey, Tasita. How you doing? We're struggling with the increasingly broken Deadly Premonition, which unfortunately I had heard about that was the case when I was looking into the controller issues. I don't think this is the way we want to go. Ah, thank you. I shall do so. Everybody, do take sippies. Ah, hydration is important. Yep. This gamer really wanted to give you the experience of driving long ways to get to anywhere.
Speaking of 80s movies, one Jewel in the Rough springs to mind. Deadly Spawn. Do you remember that one, Zach? Back in '83, directed by Douglas McCann. Right, it was filmed pretty cheap, but still it was pretty good. The monster design with the mouth crammed full of teeth, I loved it. So many delicious B-movie cliches. Did you know that they made a sequel? But I never got to see the sequel. The rental store didn't have it for some reason. They said the staff for the sequel was totally different from the original. Wonder how the sequel turned out.
Let's see here. Or did we want to turn down this way? How's your night going, Tessita? I cannot seem to find where we want to go, which is back to the hotel. No, you're cute, Gub. Alright, I think we're going... Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, sorry, sorry. You want to bully me, IRL? Oh, why would you bully me? I'm just a little guy. Can't believe you would want to bully me. The fun kind of bully. Let's see. Where in the heck is the hotel? We are here. Oh. There's the hotel. Okay. This is where we want to go. Now, we can't zoom out any further on the map than this for some reason. Alright. Where are we at? Alright, 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 alright. Let's see. Alright, we are on something Hemingway Road. Alright, so from Hemingway Road. The lovely thing is that the map is currently upside down. I love that this is as far out as you can zoom on the map, which is still incredibly zoomed in. Zoomed in so far. And the fact that the map will turn with your orientation is just even better, because it doesn't make it confusing at all. Okay, we are here. So I think we're headed in the wrong direction currently. Oh, were you referring to wanting to bully Tacita, not me? Okay. How's everybody's night going? The electrical substation. Just had some blueberry pie. Was it a damn fine slice of pie? Did you have a damn fine cup of coffee with it? Alright, there's the hotel. Is over that way. So we want to come up here. Probably just get on the Vale Way here. Gub can bully both of us. Well, what if I want to bully Gub? Or how about me and Gub both bully you? What are you watching, by the way, Fate? Oh, sir. You didn't use a turn signal. How was I to know? Full Metal Alchemist, the original or Brotherhood? Let's see. Ah, thank you for the follow, a splash. We're doing a little Deadly Premonition. In a little bit, we'll be swapping over into just chilling in VR chat, I believe. But I've been enjoying the game, although it's been a bit buggy, so... Which I heard was a real issue with this version, so... Sadly, this might need to get replaced with something else. Which is sad, because I am enjoying it. Some choices were made in this game, but they were not all good. I passed my where I wanted to turn off here. Vale Way was where I wanted to turn off. Yes. It is a scary game. Scary more in like its jankiness than anything else, but the bizarre choices. But I enjoy it very much. I've been meaning to play it for just absolutely years now. You familiar with the game, Splash? I think this is my turn. This might not have been my turn. Oh, I was asking if you were familiar with the game. Oh, this is the way I wanted to go. Okay. It's kind of an interesting game to just stumble upon. So usually, it seems people are looking for the game because they're familiar with it. Never really seen or heard of it before, really. It's a real oddball of a game. The director of it, quite a strange fellow, and yeah, it is kind of widely considered by a lot of people to be the best example of a game that is so bad that it's good. And then, having been playing it for a few hours now, I think I can agree. It is not competent in a lot of ways, but is incredibly fun. It's quite an interesting game.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of the
Oh, yeah, but don't we want to go let's see, what time is it? Yeah, it's way past that. It's sleepy time. Yep, it is. It shares a lot in common with both Silent Hill and Resident Evil 4. The big thing that it has the most in common with those is the old TV show Twin Peaks.
Oh, hi.
Let's see. Whoops. That's not the way to our room. There's the way to our room. Zach should buy us a glazed donut. I know, right? Alright, where the heck is our room? I think it was like a couple floors up even, wasn't it? But yeah. Quite the interesting game. Oh, apparently that was just an exit. We'll find our room eventually. I have faith in us. There's only so many rooms in this hotel. One of these has to be our room. We'll figure this out. We will figure this out. A normal game would just be like, oh, click this thing to go to your room, right? But no. Not Deadly Premonition. I see a thing. Is that finally our room? No, this is back here again. So that's an exit. That's closed. That's also an exit, I think, right? We're making progress, I think. Nope. Nope. I think this is also an exit. Okay, Andy. Here you go. Yeah, that was also an exit. Where the heck is our room? Where in the heck is our room? You think it would be marked as, like, our room. Because this isn't our room. This is just someone else's room, but... like, our room has our stuff. Trying to feel hungry and not feel hungry. Oh, speaking of which, yeah. Apparently, York is hungry. Nope. Well, we can use that. I suppose we don't have to, because we're probably going to go to sleep shortly here. But we should probably eat something. Oops. Let's have a turkey sandwich. There we go. One of these has to be our room, right? No, not this one. And we can't, no, can't go in the closed door. Crackers. All this stuff that's been left in there must have been left a very long time, because no one's stayed in this hotel in a long time. They've mentioned this. Sound effects when you open the door somehow heard in TikTok memes. I believe it. Oh, wait, there's the stairs. Duh. No, this isn't right. We tried that. I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind. There we go. This is our room. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, let's see a way to replay cutscenes at the moment. I feel like there's a way to do it. Let's see, do we need a shave yet? Nah, we're fine. We're fine. We don't need a shave yet. Alright. Well, let's take a little sleep. A nice deep sleep. We're a stinky agent. A little fly flying around us now. But why don't we save it for now? See if we can replay that cutscene. I'll go back to like the title screen, see if that's possible. I want to say there's a way to do it. Hey, Jonathan, how you doing? How is the Cheese Lord? Yeah, there might not be a way to do it. I'll have to look that up. We'll probably call it for Deadly Premonition for the night, and we'll I think we'll pop into VR chat, hang out in VR chat for a bit. Yes, Pija, Egyptian god of Italy. How nice of you to grace us once more. Indeed. Pisa. Add-on setup. But yeah, I'll have to think about it. Maybe if this is going to continue being buggy, I have heard that that is a huge issue with this version. So we might have to, you know, unfortunately, look at something else tomorrow. We'll see. We'll figure that out. But for now, we'll exit that out. And yeah, I'll pop y'all onto the splash screen for a bit, and I'll be back in a little bit. We'll hang out in some VR chat. Neo, but Neo's not a spooky game. I promise I will look at Neo at some point. But yeah, Neo's not a spooky game, though. It can be. There are moments, I suppose, where it's a little spooky. But we've got horror games to look at. But alright, I'll be back in a few, and we'll chill out the rest of the night in a VR chat. So I'll pop y'all onto the splash screen here. Back in just a few. I'll run some ads and everything, so everyone feel free to go grab a drink, hit the bathroom and all of that while I do that. And yeah, I'll catch y'all in just a few. Alright.